All right, emerging leaders, here we go again for Leadership PD. Hey, listen, the first time I got on, I was a little flustered over the setup and connection problems I was experiencing earlier, and really wasn't able to tap into um, to what I wanted to talk about as far as leadership or development piece for leaders, particularly emerging leaders. And so I redid this video to really to get some content out that was actually in my heart to put out. I think when I went out when I did this earlier, I reverted to a place of comfort. And as leaders, I believe that we have to step out of our comfort zone and find this place that we can just be transparent, be who we are. So for your emerging leaders that's really looking to excel your leadership potential, enhance your performance as a leader, listen, me too. I look to grow as a leader and develop as a leader. I think it's an essential piece for leaders to grow themselves or enhance their ability or effectiveness as leaders. Leadership just doesn't stop because we got a body of people following us, or because we completed one task over another. I think that leadership is in every aspect of life, whether that's how we lead at home, amongst our families, how we may lead in our communities, in organizations that we may be associated with, and even to the place and point how we lead effectively on our jobs when we're leading others and ascertaining to the mission and vision that we support. And so, and really bringing some clarity and really hoping to add value to the lives of leaders. I really want to talk to you about crafting vision and what crafting vision may look like. So Helen Keller once said this, that the only thing worse than being blind is having sight but no vision. Man, that's some powerful words. The only thing worse than being blind is having sight but no vision. And so many of us leaders today run aimlessly, lacking vision. Actually, I recently read that there was a poll conducted where leaders and emerging leaders were asked about vision and where they thought vision rated, where vision rated within their organization. Did the people that led them lead with vision? Astonishingly, the poll identified that less than, I want to say it was less than 10%, less than 10% of emerging leaders could not identify with vision or having a vision being part of leadership. Whereas 87% of the elite leaders, that's your CEOs and organizational top leaders, echelon leaders, believed in vision and having a vision to lead with. I'm recall of a portion of scripture that says, where there's no vision, the people perish. Ironically, those top leaders believed that vision was essential to leadership, and I really pondered that and thought about it, and was wondering, why is it that many emerging leaders did not relate to the fact that vision was an essential piece of leadership? It's a question for myself. When I think about it, when I think about it, all throughout history, um, people have crafted vision. Before I even can say, but all throughout history, people crafted vision. Let's just say it this way: every day you craft vision. Um, from the maybe the night before when you went to sleep, you thought about what you wanted to wear. That was vision. Maybe you was considering your plans and how you was going to move forward in or your goal planning and setting for the following day. That was vision. Maybe you were wondering what you was going to prepare, what meal you were going to prepare for dinner, or what were you going to set aside for lunch for your kids. That too was vision. Every day we implement the process of vision, and vision, truth be told, is the ability to see an end state of a problem, having a solution towards a problem. Now, you may not think that having to find something to get to where to work in the morning is a problem or issue, but leaders solve problems. So in each and every one of us, there's a leader, and we as leaders must solve problems. I think the disconnect between leaders and emerging leaders and being able to identify what it is to have vision is the fact that these many leaders or emerging leaders may not be able to, or may not see themselves as leaders, or maybe their leadership is ineffective. Why do I say that? Well, truth be told, throughout my career in the military, while I always was an effective leader, always got the job done, truth was I didn't always identify as an effective leader, simply because I didn't understand what leadership is. And so when you have a disconnect of understanding your true value as a leader, understanding that as a leader, you are not just an influencer, you're not just a inspiration or a motivator, you're not just focused or driven, but the truth be told, you solve problems, you know? So as leaders solve problems, whatever that problem may look like. So on my job in active duty, it was my job as a logistical person to ensure that the company had everything it needed. And when they didn't, when MTO said we were missing equipment, it was my job to make sure that I solved the problem to fix the shortages within the organization. I had to really, in my own essence of a leadership, had to align my understanding, my value, my vision with the organization's vision and mission, so that it can complete the task and vision, a mission for itself. And so I think that many leaders, emerging leaders, have this disconnect because they do not have or have not identified the leader within. And each and every one of us is a leader. And if each one of us, if vision being imperative, important to the critical needs of leadership, vision is critical to the needs of the leader, then we as individuals realize that in each and every one of us is the art to lead by vision. Yep, to lead by vision. So some famous people that wants to led by vision. Martin Luther King crafted vision in his I Had a Dream speech. He painted a clear picture of how he viewed the country in his own mind. Juliette Gordon Lowe, founder of the Girl Scouts, painted a clear vision for what she believed that women could too be CEOs and executives of organizations and companies. She too had a vision. Walt Disney, the founder of Disney World and the world's greatest theme parks, had a vision. and truth be told, I'm tickled by the Walt Disney story because I recently read that Walt was sitting on a bench while inside his theme park, and one of the cleaners was walking by while Walt was staring in the distance. And he happened to ask Mr. Disney, he said, "Is everything all right? You know, what are you looking at?" And Walt Disney responded, "I'm looking at a mountain." He had a vision for in his theme park that it would be a mountain within his park. Years later, he sat with his design team and architects, and he shared his vision. And lo and behold, they brought to fruition Space Mountain. Unfortunately, from what I read, Mr. Disney wasn't able to see his vision come to fruition, right? And so on the day of dedication, Mrs. Disney made the statement that Walt had already seen the mountain. It's you who are seeing it for the first time. You know, your vision. See, what Walt did was he had a vision for what he believed in. He believed that his theme park was missing a mountain, and he wanted to give people the time of their life by enjoying Space Mountain. How many of you have enjoyed Space Mountain at Disney World? Probably one of my favorite themes there, actually, you know. And so being able to craft vision as leaders and drawing people into alignment and bringing that vision to fruition through fierce execution is vital for a leader. Vision is vital for a leader. And so I believe that we as emerging leaders, or some emerging leaders, lack the ability to align or to draw to vision because they don't recognize the leader within themselves. For some of you mid-range leaders or managers, so to speak, in your organization, truth be told, you should begin practicing, or you should have implemented for yourself a vision within your team. You know, where the organization itself may have a vision and mission statement, but you as the leader of a particular section or department should also have a vision that supports the company's vision, you know. And that vision, when you support the company vision, you draw your team into an alignment that this is how we plan to support the company vision and mission. And so you as a leader articulate your vision or communicate your vision to your team. Your team becomes into alignment with your vision and begin to execute your vision for your section, for your team, that aligns for or with your company. So vision is truly essential to any leader's leadership. It is critical. All right. Let's see, treasures. Make sure I hit some points I wanted to hit. Experienced leaders see vision as critical to a leader's work. That's the key element there. And novice leaders or emerging leaders don't recognize the importance of leadership. Miles Monroe said this in his book, The Principles and Power of Vision. Many live their lives or life without even recognizing their vision. Listen, don't go through life missing out and not recognizing your vision or your purpose for life. It's in that essence that you are really able to reach your full potential by drawing to your vision and by drawing to your purpose in life. Also remember that having a vision is critical to the leader's work. Listen, I'm your boy D-Rob, and I just want to say thank you for taking the time to tune in. I'm glad I was able to come back on and share with you the essence for the Leadership PD was to really help emerging leaders identify a place to vision, alignment, and that of execution. Hey, join me for Leadership PDs every Monday. Follow the link below. You can go to my webpage, DwayneHRoberts.com. Join me, click the link there and join me there. You can also register on my webpage for a free strategy session where we can talk about leadership and see how I can assist you in enhancing your potential for leadership. Thank you for joining me, and God bless.